I first learned about Jill McDaniel and her group, the DC Project, on Facebook, and saw them in action last year at Lobby Day, both outside with the rest of the liberty-loving patriots, but also inside at every single committee meeting dealing with self-defense issues. She grew up in the farming areas of Pennsylvania County and Danville, Virginia. She's been around firearms all of her life. Her father was a farmer and a law enforcement officer. Her mother was a piano teacher and a health and safety professional. She was always an advocate for gun rights, but in 2016, as she was becoming a new mother and seeing the onslaught of gun control laws that were being talked about for Hillary Clinton's campaign run, she started becoming more vocal to expose the lies. As any mother will tell you, every mother is a mama bear when it comes time to protect her children. Statistics tell us that women are the fastest growing group of new gun owners. So I find it interesting that there is another group of women out there who, sponsored by Mike Bloomberg, who say they represent all moms in their quest to disarm us. Well, I can tell you for a fact that they do not. And Jill McDaniel and her group of freedom-loving Second Amendment sisters are proof positive of that.
Hi, my name is Jill McDaniel, and I'm the Virginia State Director for the DC Project, Women for Gun Rights, the East Coast lead for 1 Million Moms Against Gun Control, and the creator of a gun control propaganda debunking site called Mom at Arms. Like the other women in this video, though, I represent women just like you, women in Virginia and throughout the rest of the nation, who value their lives and the lives of their loved ones.
I'm a widow. I live by myself. So I like to know that I can protect myself.
Okay.
And I will ditto that. I am also a widow. I live alone. I realize that if somebody were to break in my house or want to do me harm, the police could not get there fast enough. I wish they could. I love the police, but makes me feel better knowing that I can help myself.
I tend to take a lot of classes. I have taken a lot of training in the past. I continue to train and to practice on a regular basis.
I pride myself on being an independent woman and being able to take care of myself and taking the steps to be safe with my gun and learning how to do it right. And therefore I feel like I should have the right to my Second Amendment.
We are moms, grandmothers, wives, daughters, sisters, nieces, friends. We are everyday women who work hard for our families and in our communities. We are Virginia women, and we are gun owners. And every chance we get, we make sure that we are aware of what's happening in society so that we may do better from one day to the next. This includes educating ourselves on the importance of gun rights.
I live in a rural community, and our law enforcement officers, the sheriff's department is terrific. I live in a large county, and I have to defend myself and my family.
I'm the same way. I live in a rural community also. There has been a lot of crime in our area lately, and nothing against our police or our deputies and sheriffs, but they won't make it in time if somebody kicks through my front door. I've had a lot of training with the girl and the gun, and we practice safety, and it's empowering.
It's not so that we can just start going out and pushing firearms into anyone's hands. It's so that we are prepared to protect ourselves from whatever harm may linger out in the world, as well as prepared to educate other women and families on their rights to self-defensive measures, if they so choose.
I'm a new gun owner, and I purchased my gun purposely to protect me and my husband, who does have balance issues. I also live in the country, and I joined this club, A Girl, A Gun, and I'm really happy. And I've had a friend who had never shot before, and I told her, if you buy a gun, you need to join the club. That way they can help you.
Gun rights are women's rights, and because we women are such talented and extraordinary beings, we need to value who we are and be prepared to protect ourselves as well as those who depend on us.
Everywhere I go is supposed to be a safe place, but the bad guy has the power to change that and make my safe place an unsafe place. Crime happened on my street not so long ago, and it's a rural, supposed to be safe place. Unfortunately, the bad guy picks the time when the police are not close by. So I have to be my own first responder, and I have to be the first responder for my children, and I will fight to protect my children with everything that I have. So these guns don't do so much for me, but with the firearms that I have purchased and trained very hard with, I am capable of putting up a good fight to try to protect my children.
We believe in the Second Amendment, our U.S. Constitution, Bill of Rights, and our Virginia Bill of Rights gives us the right to bear arms. I totally support that. I tend to take a lot of classes. I have taken a lot of training in the past. I continue to train and to practice on a regular basis. I am a firm believer, though, that we the people need to support all of our U.S. and Virginia constitutional rights so that we can remain a free people and a free nation.
Yes.
My rights not to be a victim.